Enagic is a Japanese since 1974. This wonderful company is being up and running, producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine. Kangen machine come to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors in 50 in Japan over spring water. Spring water is the rock water, which we have so many of spots around Africa. In Nigeria, we have so many spots that water is coming from the top of the rock that hit the down of the rock. Okay? And this group of Japanese doctors discovered that whenever we have spring location, most people that have access to the water, they do call it miracle water. And that was the reason why they go on a rampage to check what is actually present in the spring water. And they collect water from about 5 different locations to make a comparison about the water from the regular. They discover something amazing that we are going to show you tonight. Just sit back as we run through the presentation. Now, after this research, they also look at it that it's not actually easy for people to leave the hustling and bustling environment and be going to rock water. For example, if you are looking at the next one that is closer to us, especially in Lagos State, you have to get to Osun State, which is where we have Enagic waterfall. It's about 7 layers of the rock. And also the next one is Ekiti, where we have the Ikogo Sea, the hot and the cold. Now, usually rock locations is usually far away from wherever we live. So this group of Japanese doctors look at it that is there a way we can create a technology that can help us to take our regular tap water to make it up into exact same property that we have in the spring water. So they actually continue their research. They discovered there is a rock in the soil called titanium gemstone. This gemstone using titanium rock to make a plate, and when water passes through it, okay, an electric shock is on the plate, there will be total separations of positive electron water and negative electron water. So the positive electron water, they actually check it, it has the same property of the regular water we consume, while the negative one have the exact same property of the rock water. And that was a bet of Kangen machine in 1974. That process that I've explained is called ionization. Ionization. Separations of positive electron and produce negative electron. Okay? This will make the water to become very, very healthable for human body. And after the research, they decided to call the name of the technology Kangen machine. That is the reason why I welcome you to the world of Enagic this wonderful evening. Now, the meaning of Kangen is simply mean return to origin. Now, if you decided to buy this machine and install it in your house, the water that will be consuming from the Kangen machine will actually take your body back to origin, back to original, how you were naturally born as alkaline body system, which is a very good, healthy body. Your healing systems will be intact. If you look at the video that I played, I think about 4 videos before the last one, Dr. G. Wright is talking about our body system is a healing vote, which this healing vote is called the antioxidant, and is actually present in the fruit. And how many fruit are we consuming? So, and mostly carbohydrate food we consume, this is not actually present. That is why you see when we're young, our body easily heals. But when we are growing up, healing becomes difficult for it to happen in our body system. Because as we grow, the healings, the voting begin to drop. So it is actually present in Kangen water. Just sit back and watch why we drive you on this wonderful Kangen technology. So my name is Fakomiti, as I said. Now, there's no how we can talk about water without looking at the regular water that we have in our environment. Okay? First, plastic storage water. Because this is the most common water. I call it big man water. Because when you see someone taking water from this, you believe that the person is being conscious about his health and is taking a good and healthy water. But I tell you, a lot of things happen in this water. First, let's look at the plastic storage that hold this water. Now, this plastics is actually produced with a chemical called bisphenol or BPA. You can do on research as you are there on the other side, okay, on Google. Get to know more about this chemical that is used in producing cheap plastics. It's present in every plastic you see. Now, this one, the water sits in this plastic for too long. The longer the water stays, the more emission, the more this chemical will leach into the water. If you look at the production state of this water, before it gets to the consumers, before consumers could acquire and unlock this, the lock and drink, the water will have stayed minimum of 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months in a bottle. And again, the distributor channel systems, most of the sellers of this product do keep it in front of the office to attract customers. When the sun rises on it and cause heat, it will make that chemical to leach more into this water. So we need to stop drinking water from this, because bisphenol is actually traceable to one of the chemicals that destroy or that causes sicknesses, both adult and children. So let's see if we could actually provide a solution to stop storage of water in plastic bottle. Now, if you also even look at the after consumptions of the plastic water, okay, a lot of our saddles, which I'm going to include in my presentation, I snap it. There is a place, whenever I'm going to a center in the Morrissey Crescent there is this factory that is doing recycling of this plastic bottle. And you see the way they mess up the whole environment. This actually caused a lot of hazards into our environment, even after consumption. Thank God for Lagos State to discover the other food storage plastics that actually cause a lot of chemicals into the food that we consume. Gradually, our government will recognize this and stop this water production plastic bottle. Now, this is an Enagic plan. World map, where the distribution system channel of Enagic. Remember, I told you the first Kangen machine was produced in 1974, but a bigger version of it was produced and supplied directly to hospital. It was only hospital that was using Kangen machine in the 70s until 1994, when after using it for 20 years in hospital, they now produced domestic Mosde unit, which is a smaller size that can be used that produce the same 5 different types of water that the bigger version produced that is used in hospital in Japan. Here comes SZ501 for domestic use. And they launched network marketing there in 1994. Until 2003, the distribution was still happening only in Japan. 2003, the distribution now escaped to New York. From New York, they were able to spread to so many countries that you are seeing today. But Africa, we got information in 2022, August, and last year, we were able to get Enagic Africa, which we office opened in Lagos, Olukoye Crescent at Adeni Ejos. If you find yourself in Lagos State, try and visit that Japanese office there to see the wonder of Kangen machine and different different model that we have in the office. So presently, the company runs businesses in 25 countries. Nigeria made it 25, 42 different locations around the world. So join the world of distributions of Enagic. Now, welcome to the world of Enagic once again. Now, here is the locations where this group of Japanese doctors collect the water from France, from Germany, from Mexico, from India, from Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they call spring water Sam water. A lot of people that go for art or humor, they do buy the water to Nigeria. Now, if you look at the top right of there, they call it miracle water. This is the reason why this group of Japanese doctors collect the water to check it in the lab, and they discover that in the 5 different locations where they have Kangen machine that they collect, shows that there is a healing property there, and that healing property discovered by Dr. Chiriata, which is a led group of this researcher, discovered that all spring locations has what we call active hydrogen, which is not present in the regular water. And if active hydrogen is present in your raw water that you consume on a daily basis, it's going to contain 3 major properties, which is antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Now, ORP means oxidation reduction potential, which in the regular water, it is positive. ORP in regular water is positive. Only spring water and Kangen water negative. This is the three property that we're going to check and see the wonder of Kangen water. Now, here is the first brand that was made in 1994, which is called Level Look SD 501. All right. It produced 5 different types of water. 5 different types of water range from Kangen water, which you can actually step the pH. Some people call it 7 types of water. They are actually correct. But we decided to categorize the drinking one into 3, into 1, which is the pH start from 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5. Each time you click, the pH begin to step up. It's advisable once the machine is installed in your house to not have the rush of the water into your body so that you don't have a slight headache or feeling feverish and all that. You can start from 8.5. So when the whole family ring 8.5 between 1 and 2 weeks, then you can click the button again to step it up to 9.0, then to 9.5. Okay, so the next button is clean water. Okay, the next button is beauty water. That is bathing water. The next one is strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. And the last water is 2.5. So we're going to address them one after the other. Now, the first thing we're going to check in the 3 property that is contained in spring water and Kangen water is oxidation free. That is antioxidation. Because the oxidation is not present in Kangen water and spring water, it makes the water to become antioxidant. And if you drink water that contains antioxidant, okay, it will destroy aging faster in your body system. That is, it will stop the aging process in your body system. Now, we live in a very high oxidation environment, which physical eyes you cannot see oxidation, but it's actually present in the air. If you run a generator, the carbon coming out from the gen, it destroys the oxygen. If a car is going MOT are not checkmating, then those carbon coming out from cars, all this destroy the environment. And in an area that is highly dusty or polluted environment, it is highly toxic environment. That will make people that live in the environment to age faster and have all manner of disease in their body system. So in human body, oxidation will reflect an adverse effect of oxidation is aging. But in open a fresh apple or nails, it's rotting. That is, if you open a fresh apple, within 10-15 minutes, it becomes rotten. Okay, that is oxidation is high in the environment. So that is why even though you cook a food, it's open, oxidation will go in. Even when you fresh Kangen water fresh and you don't consume it within a short period of time and it's open, then the oxygen will begin to go in and destroy the water. Okay, now water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to fetch and drink it fresh. Okay, so let's go for that to know more about oxidation. Now, another typical object that you can also say oxidation is tomato. When tomato is fresh, a woman will cook a very healthy and sweet soup for the healthiness of the family. But once tomato is rotten, that is oxidation tomato. That makes the soup would definitely have a sour taste. Now, in apple, in tomato, you would definitely recognize oxidation. But when it comes to water, you cannot know because in water, living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is oxidation present, then you are simply consuming, sickness into your body system because it will breed what we call acid body. It will acidify your body system. Now, water moves from fresh to oxidation present. When that happens to water, it doesn't change taste, color, or smell. It remains the same. When you keep water on top of a table for the next 20-50 days, you only see some particles on the face. If you taste the water, the color, the taste will remain the same. The color will not change. So that is what I'm trying to back up my point there. Now, to check oxidation in water, you can only use one apparatus, which is called ORP meter. This meter is the only thing that can tell you that this water is oxidized and this water is free from oxidation. Now, this meter is actually used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need oxidation in MV at least 1,500 to 2,000. The higher it is in swimming pool, the better for the swimmer. So that if the swimmer goes in and any of them is having skin rashes, you won't be able to transfer to the next person. But the water you drink should be free from oxidation. So to make water of swimming pool to have oxidation, they pour a lot of chlorine, a lot of chemicals into it. Okay, that's why you see it becomes when it becomes too high, you go in and you'll be having an itching eyes. Your eye becomes so reddish because of that chemical they put. So in swimming pool, you need oxidation. But the water we consume on our daily basis should be free from oxidation. In the reading of the meter should be what? Minus reading numbers. Okay, once there's a minus, it's telling you that it's free from oxidation. So that takes the water to become antioxidant. And it will reduce oxidative stress. And it will slow down aging process when you continue to consume them. Your face begins to look radiant and it will destroy a lot of acid in your body. Acidity, everything will be off your system. Now, there's a video I want to show us. Now, before the video, I want to also have understanding about how we use this meter. Now, if you look at the reading here, it's showing 100, okay, and the minus is there, which means fruit is antioxidant, Chinese tea and vitamin C, they are all powerful means of getting antioxidant into human body. But the MV ratios there, that is the reading of the volumes of antioxidant present is about negative of 100. But if you look at cod liver oil, is reading 200, meaning it's higher, it's more than the fruit. But a glass cup of Kangen water is reading minimum of 400 and above. That is, if you fetch the water directly from the machine, it is better than when you fetch it and it takes a longer time. From the minute you fetch the water, then you have it higher, at least sometimes 800, sometimes 700, sometimes 600. So the more the negative, the better for your body system. The more you slow down aging and the more beneficial to your body system. But when the reading is coming on your, soft drinks, canned drinks, RO water or plastic water, which is reading of numbers without a minus, it is a silent plus, meaning oxidation is present. So you are simply drinking, aging will be highly oxidized. That is, you are breathing a lot of acidity in your body system. So there's a video that's going to show us more explanation about what I'm trying to explain to you. So sit back as we go on with this video. And here we have Mr. Simon is doing the demonstration for us. We have tap water, reverse osmosis water. The next mineral water. The next one is Evina water. Why the 51 is drinks. For those that love sugar drinks, why the last one is fresh water from Kangen machine from the table of Enagic International. All right, if you look at all this water, there's no difference. But I tell you that millions of difference in water which you're going to see tonight. First, this is the ORP meter used by people that do swimming pool. Now, at dropping of the sensitive part of the meter into the water, the reading will come up. Now, look at the first one, the tap water is being plus oxidation water, which is no minus, it is oxidation present. Okay, that is rotten water. Let's use that language, rotten water. Now, look at all these mineral water, plastic water, big man water. And for you that love soft drink, you can see it goes into 500 and above. But immediately the meter get into Kangen water, the negative come up and it's really 500 and above. Meaning, it's the only water that is fresh here that contain powerful antioxidant is Kangen water. Every other water, including soft drinks that even has more of rottenness, okay, all this water are actually bad water. Now, let me tell you more, expatiate more about this negative. The reason why you need this negative in your body system because it's the millivolt of the that Mr. Girard is talking about that you needed in your body. Now, that oxygen in this water will help the water to hydrate your body at optimal level within 30 seconds. You don't feel the water in your tummy as a regular water. It goes straight to your cell immediately, and it hydrates your body optimally. And this will make your cell to be highly rejuvenated, which gives strength to the cell. So if you have any form of cancerous cells in the body, which is the bad cell, that spread faster in the acid body, immediately this water goes in, they are shocked up, then they are rendered powerless, and they are rendered dead in the body. So body begin to flush them out through detoxification that happen where every time you go in with you take Kangen water into your body system. And this negative oxo help the water, like I said earlier, to hydrate your body, because human body is made up of 70% of water. But most water we consume doesn't have oxygen, so it cannot penetrate the body system, because regular water is H2O. So let's continue to get to know more about this water. Now, here we are trying to show you the value of antioxidant in millivolt, okay, in comparing it with consuming fruit. Now, a glass cup of Kangen water is equivalent to, in terms of antioxidant, you need to consume 94 sticks of plantain to get the equivalent of it in a glass cup of Kangen water. You agree with me? You can easily drink even 2 to 3 or 4 or 10 to 20 cups of Kangen water. Now, for the fact that this is higher, does it mean that you shouldn't eat your fruit? Capital no, because fruit contains a lot of, good nutrient that our body needs, vitamin C, vitamin D, K, even fiber that body needs to flush out toxic from the colon. But what it means is, when you use your Kangen water, you drink it after your fruit, or use your Kangen water to produce your smoothie, you get more value in those fruits, which is far, far better than using ordinary water that contain not antioxidant. Second property we're going to discuss is called alkaline. Now, alkaline is very popular, but I will make you to have understanding more about alkaline today. One, to make a water alkaline, there are two ways: through induction, through ionization. Kangen is ionization. Induction means you add baking soda into water, it gives you alkaline. Lime into water, give you alkaline. Get Chinese bottle, they call it alkaline bottle, pour water and remove water. Or get people that do water treatment to dose your water and make it up alkaline. All these are called chemically made alkaline. Now, you have only stepped up the pH of the water. The regular water molecules, which is called H2O, is still the same. Nothing changed, only the pH you step up. Now, when you consume induction alkaline water, you feel the pressure in your tummy. For your body to get access to the alkaline, you will need your kidneys or your liver to break it down to a smaller unit before your body can get access to the alkaline then. That's why a lot of doctors say such alkaline is not encouraged or is not advisable for you to consume it for a longer time. As a matter of fact, any induction water, once the reading is showing above 8 pH, as a matter of fact, is not good for you to consume it. It is not good for you to consume it. But a natural one, which is coming in through ionization, will give you even up to 9.5. You can consume it on a daily basis without any obstruction in your body buffer. Now, there is a doctor that did research on alkaline and acidic. It talks about the balancing of daily consumption of balanced intake of food, of balanced diet. It talks about 80% of alkaline consumption in fruit and all that, which you can get it in fruit. But it said 20% of acid food is what we need on daily basis to balance our body systems of alkaline. But reverse actually is the case. We consume more of 100% of acid food. So That is the reason why you need to have Kangen machine in your home. Put it as a, positive investment that you need to do. So let's go for that to learn more. Now, to check pH in water, you need liquid, which is called pH tester. To check, it's called pH mean potential hydrogen. And the scales will become a digit scale or a chart, which we have chart in our front. Now, digit start from 0 and end at 14. The middle of it is 7, meaning any water that receives the liquid pH and it turns green, it is neutral. Anything below 7, which is a light green, yellow, orange, red, is acid water. And acid leads to what? Sicknesses in a human consumption for a longer consumptions. Next, alkaline water. Anything above 7, which is light blue, dark blue, purple, and so on, is alkaline and healthy body. Now, let's watch a video to give us more. So the same water we have that we did a demonstration on, we are still having it, and we also have pH tester. So check a little drop of pH on each of the water will change the color of the water and tell you whether it's alkaline. You remember inductions, the water can become alkaline through chemical, which we have Fuji and Avena. Okay, the first one is tap water. That means a government supply water, which we don't have in Nigeria. Everybody uses bubble. All our bowls are active. I want you to know that. That's why when you dig a bowl, you need to use a plant to get it step up. Now, the first one, you can see they are all active water. Now look at, immediately you consume Kangen water, what happens to your tissue? It begins to change to alkaline, which is healthy body. To tell you that all waters are not the same. Check what happens. They are moving to alkaline immediately. But you that love consuming sugar, Coke, Fanta, malt, any sugar, drinks, I'm mentioning sugar. I don't want to mention company names. Anything that contains sugar is a killer. It brings acidic body that invite disease, that invite cancerous cells, that acidify your body for disease to take place. So, this guy, we need to stop drinking soft drinks. The last time I took this was 2022 August, after I watched the first demonstration performed by Mr. Emma. And since that time, I stopped drinking Fanta because it's my favorite drink then. And a lot have actually improved in my health because I changed my water to Kangen water. Now, you see that Kangen water is the only water that is natural and alkaline, meaning your body can easily penetrate to alkaline your body system. So when you change your water to Kangen water, you're already consuming water that is rich in alkaline, natural alkaline, that goes straight to your cells immediately. There are also an antioxidant water. So this will make your body to enjoy the alkalinity there that can be able to stop anything that has to do with cancerous cell in your body system. So let's go for that. Now, another doctor did a research on alkaline, the importance of alkalinity, and the reason why we should stop acid tissue in our body system. His name is called Dr. Otto Eric Warburg. He did a research in 1923 and got the Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1931. He proved that the metabolism tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen. Lack of oxygen is what develops acidosis in the body system. And that oxygen is what you are seeing 600 plus in Kangen water when you are collecting it fresh from the machine. So it means that the regular water you are consuming that doesn't contain oxygen, it will breed acidosis in your body system, which prepare your body for cancer to be able to spread. Because when you have tissue that is, that is acid, cancerous cells multiply. And you see this cancerous cell, they are very, very powerful cells that you need to drink Kangen water every day fresh for you to stop and flush them out of your body system. That's why I tell people that have cancer. It's not just by you fetching and you fetch it, you are drinking it for days and you're expecting those cells, those cancerous cells. No, you need to drink it every day fresh. That's why we have the first testimony. It is fresh per day, especially the 9.5. You can fetch 11.5 for longer days and be consuming it, no problem. But you see the 9.5 that will do the due diligence on the cancerous cell, it must be on daily basis fresh. Thank you for that. So let's go for that to go on the last property that is present in Kangen water, which is called microclusters. Small water cluster that lead to easy absorption. Why do you need microcluster water? Number one, human body is made up of 70% of water. So we're actually more of what we drink and little of what we eat. Every time that you are hungry, your body is actually crying for water, not food that you always jump into your body system. Are you aware that every food you consume, the larger part of that food is waste that you need your body to push it out? So if your water is not micro-sized, it will be very difficult for those wastes to get out. Now, to confirm that body system is made up of 70% water, look at the ratio of water in every organs in the body. In the lungs, about 90%. I like talking more about blood. Blood is 80%. So what does that mean is, what make up 100% of blood is we have, after you remove 82, you have platelets, red blood cells, and white blood cells. So if 82 water is minus, then there will be, the whole body will be dehydrated. The blood will be dehydrated. Then the platelets won't be able to move. When the blood is being pumped from the heart, it will cause what we call low density of lipoprotein, which is LDL, that will not allow the blood to flow. That is high BP. Then you are putting the heart in a serious prayer. So lack of water in the body, which is called dehydration, causes all manner of diseases in our body system. Two reasons why you need to drink water that is micro-sized in unit. One, supply nutrient into the body. So where do you get nutrient from? From the food you consume, from the fruits you consume. The nutrient that is in those food, the water you now drink after the food will now determine whether those nutrients will get into your body. If the water is micro, that is when the nutrient will get into your body. Two, detox, waste, channel waste out of the body. So where do you get also waste from? From the same food and fruit you consume. The larger part of it is waste. So the water you now drink after will determine whether those waste will stock up in your colon, which is where the old garbage stocks in. So both the nutrient and the waste will stock up in the colon when your water is not micro-sized, that can take in the nutrient to the body and send out the waste out of the body. So your water need to be micro-sized so that you can have easy bowel movement on daily basis. So microclusting is talking about better hydration. Hydration means your body swim in water because you drink water that is micro-sized. Then easily your body can eliminate toxic out of your body system. So regular water is H2O. And the clusters is about 15 in molecules, about 15 to 20. So it becomes like a ball, a cluster together. It forms in a very larger form of it and becomes so difficult, too larger to absorb into the body. This is regular water. You drink regular water, your tummy is filled up, is bloated. And when it's bloated, your mouth will ask you to drink more. So what does happen? Your tummy is full. Why? Because the water is not getting into your cell. What you need water is not in your tummy, is in your cell, in your body system, so that the cell can get rejuvenated. Thank you. The same water go into the Kangen machine, and there will be separations of positive electron out. The H will definitely be off, then remaining the oxygen. Then it makes it easier in micro size for your body to get access to it. It becomes so easy to get in. So let's watch the last video that will also help us to have more understanding why you need Kangen machine in your home. We're having a tea box. Tea is a typical thing that can use to check the microclusting in water. To make a tea, you boil the water. At boiling state, the water becomes micro. That hotness is micro. So that's why you drop the tea in the hot water and you bring out the tea. Wash Kangen water is not boiled, but tea is not, because it is smaller. The unit is very, very micro. It can penetrate the tea and bring the nutrient out. So now the next one is the water you consume after you eat good food. Regular water will destroy nutrients in the food that you consume, in the food you consume. That's why you're using the last one. Now, same size of tea, but two different types of water. What happens? Kangen water will multiply the cell, while the regular water will destroy the nutrients in that group. So this is the important reason why you need the water to be Kangen water. That is why our slogan says, change your water, change your life. Now, let me tell you this. The secret of Kangen water is this microcluster. Now, before now, we have a lot of company, a lot of people selling alkaline water out there. And yet, they are not getting results like the way we are getting results. The reason is that to stop cancerous cells in the body system is not only alkaline that will stop it. The heavy or the higher of that antioxidant, which is the oxygen, is what will give strength to the cell that can be able to combat with the easy penetration of the microclusters and an alkaline to stop cancerous cells in the body system. That is what that doctor is trying to explain. The microclustering capability of Kangen water make it easier for the antioxidant to get to the body and alkaline to get to the body. So this is the reason why you see Kangen will always give testimony when you consume it. You need to have the experience and you can be able to share your own testimony. So please, if you are there, you have your Kangen water, have a sip so that we can enjoy together and have a share. Okay, so let's continue. Now, what I'm presenting is not just a theory. It's not something that have not been approved by professionals. Not only approved, not only endorsed, but they also write books in order to keep the knowledge to the next generation. First doctor is Dr. Hiromishiya. He is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. He wrote a book called Enzyme Factor. Okay, it's very popular in the medicine world, which most doctors do a lot of studies about him. So he's a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a position where they put camera from your back end to get access to your internal body system and perform operation. So he is a co-inventor of that procedures. The next doctor is called Dave Carpenter, a naturopathy doctor. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. They are all in US. All these doctors started research when Kangen, extension to New York in 2003. The last one is Bob G. Wright, the one that did the video is talking about human voltage in the body. Now, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. So he wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People, because this body, when people have cancer, they will recommend to them chemotherapy, and chemo kill the body than the cancer itself. So he knew that. That is why he discovered this amazing Kangen technology. He said, I will not recommend cancer patient to go for chemo. Rather, I will ask them to go for, Kangen water. So that's why he made the whole books like a Bible for Kangen technology, so that when you have any health challenges, not only cancer, you can get yourself recovered. Just go through their experience and their testimony and what they write about Kangen technology. So let's go in and check what is in the books. On Killing Cancer, Not People by Robert G. Wright. On chapter 6, step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water would save your life. On page 158, it said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SZ501 made by Enagic company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. Can you listen to that? He called it the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. And he even put a price there. He says it's expensive at just $4,000. Now, it is actually expensive in any economy that you get to. So that is why he said, not just the price, but it is a Rolls Royce. Now, anything that is a Rolls Royce, how many people in the society can actually afford it? That's how I want people to look at it. But do you know that if you cannot afford the machine, can you afford to get the water wherever the machine is being installed? Capital, yes. So he said they have been in business for 30 good years. because this book, he wrote it 20 years ago. So presently, Enagic is 50 years. By June, we all go to Japan, all road lead to Japan for celebration of 50 years anniversary of Enagic in the world. Now, on page 170 of Killing Cancer Not People, he said, I have no financial interest in energy company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. Like I said, they are giving the knowledge freely because this is, a good experience that they got, and they say that it will help humanity. Dr. Romishinya, he is a professor of surgery in Aba Eastern College of Medicine, chief endoscopy. He said on enzyme factor, page 159, all these books, you can get them on Amazon. Then I also have enzyme factor and change your water. You can buy it 4,000 naira. Now, he said Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH is range between 8 to 9 and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The three properties that we discussed is what he's talking about here. So he wrote 4 books. Unfortunately, he died about 3-4 years ago at 96 years old. Okay, but his legacy lives on. Now, here is a recorded testimony of Dr. Romishinya. You remember, he's a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Anything that has to do with colon is his business. So here is someone that is having inflammation. The colon is too acidic. 3 months of consumption of Kangen water, the result is amazing. This is someone with a breast cancer and a chronic constipation. Okay, because of the toxic effect of Kangen water, you can see the colon is cleaned off in 3 months of drinking of Kangen water. And all these doctors, they are the ones that did research and discovered that 11.5 is the best water to use to facilitate healing process in human body. So here is someone with a chemo that is having cancer, but is running through chemo. Remember, chemo kills both the good and the bad cells in the body system. Okay, it's a high radiation therapist that destroy both the good cells and the bad cells. It burns the whole internal systems. 3 months of consumption of Kangen water, the whole cells are restored back alive. Now, this is the first testimony that we recorded. Okay, Sister Titi, right now she's in Toronto in Canada. Now, they discovered in 2020 that she has a chemo. She had a cancer in her body system. And in year 2021, they placed her on 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok Teaching Hospital in Lishan. And at May 2022, second week of May 2022, she has finished the whole 6 dose of chemo. But month of August was when we installed the first machine in Maryland, and our friend gave her a call that there is a miracle water in Maryland. And she came. That day, immediately Simon sighted her. 2 guys weigh her into the hall, and she tells Simon that I finished my 6 doses of chemo, but even after the dose, yet I'm not, my body is not my body because of how she couldn't sleep, she couldn't eat, she couldn't, a lot of, e-health in her body system, no energy and all that. She couldn't stand. So Simon asked me, A1, can you give her a glass cup of 11.5 from the machine, which I did. She drank. 10 minutes after, said she started drinking the 9.5. About 35 to 40 minutes of drinking Kangen water, she started swooling and peeing at the same time. That is heavy detoxification begin. That is her first testimony. The second testimony is that she got home around 6 p.m. on the same day. Before 7 p.m., she already dozed off. So she slept off until next day around 9 a.m. in the morning. And the next day, she has to come down to me because Simon told her, every day you need to be coming for your 9.5. At least minimum of 5 to 10 liters she's taking home. Okay? The reason is those cells, those cancerous cells are very, very stubborn. So you need the antioxidant in high voltage to be able to combat and stop them from being active, talk less of even spreading. Okay, so today we have the testimony. This is 5 weeks after. You can see she's standing. The first EKW that we have in Radisson, she was there live to give a testimony. This is 9 weeks after. A testimony that she said, if anybody told her that she would escape 2020, that she believed that that year she can't escape it. But thank God, with God's mercy, she's alive today. That was why she was able to visit her son in Canada. All right. So SD501 is not a water purifier. It's not alkaline machine. It is called Level Look SD501. Is either you call it Kangen machine or medical device. It produces 5 different types of water, which we only discussed only the first water there, Kangen water, the drinkable regular consumption on a daily basis. It helps to solve any manner of disease in the body system. What Kangen water do to the body? Not only heal the body, it takes the body back to origin, and naturally the body begins to heal itself. Remember, we have a healing voltage in our body systems. So because it is not present, so Kangen replace it back, and naturally your body will heal itself. In all manner of disease, is it diabetes, is it IBP, name it. All you need to do is this: do yourself a favor, change your water to Kangen water, and see the wonder of God, and your testimony will abound. So the next water is clean water, which is a neutral for medication. Now, if you're on Kangen mesh water, we don't ask you to stop anything that doctor has to do. Continue, but don't use Kangen water to take your drugs. Remember, just take note. Don't use Kangen water to take your drugs. Stop Kangen water 30 minutes before the time for your drugs, 30 minutes after your drugs, then you can resume. So any form of toxin of the drugs that is in your body, then you can use Kangen water will help you to flush it out. So use regular water, or you click Kangen machine if you have it at home to collect clean water. And then also clean water is the best water for babies. Babies from a day old to up to 9 months, thereabout, you give them clean water, because babies were all naturally born alkaline. So you don't need to give alkaline water to babies. You give them what? Neutral water. Okay? Neutral water. So the next water is what? Beauty water. But under beauty water, which you can also get from Kangen water, Kangen machine, but you can also get it from another machine called Anispa. So
an Anespa shower machine and experience what true health and hydration looks like on your body, skin, and hair. We cannot wait for you to experience your first Anespa shower.
Our skin is like a sponge. It absorbs everything. So I use the Enespa because it helps to eliminate chlorine, and it also adds other minerals. It's like having a Japanese hot spring in your own home. It's a bit different, but it's made from the same great Japanese company. And while I'm showering, I really feel like I'm in a hot spring. My skin feels refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. My hair feels great. There's no smell in the water. And I step out there just feeling like a whole new person. Your beauty must come from
inside out. Drinking Kangen water and use Anispa for your outer body. Here is the result of using beauty water or Anispa from table of Enagic company. It helps your body skin to rejuvenate. Like in my house, I don't have Anispa, but I have my Kangen machine. So as I'm collecting Kangen water from the front, the bad water coming out from under the machine is the beauty water. So I use my bucket, take it to my bedroom upstairs to have my wonderful shower, pending the time that I will have money to install my own Anispa. So life is good with Kangen machine and Anispa. Thank you and God bless you. How will it be? How will the world look like? Beautiful smiles, change your water, change your life. If you can look like a baby, have a very free mind so that all your cell, every part of your body, organs is working fantastically. Your prostate is performing wonderfully, simply because you are taking good, healthy water into your body system, because water is oxygen, water is life. So change your water, change your life. Now, the last but not the least, the last bottle, which is called 11.5. Now, 11.5 is not regular water you can drink, okay? Once in a while, you can take a cup and take it in. Like today, I still take a glass cup of 11.5, all right? Because my wife had a walk yesterday and 2 days, so it was feeling restless and weak, so I had to fetch 11.5. I also soak her leg in a 2.5. That is the beauty of Kangen machine in your home. Since morning, she's been sleeping upstairs because of 11.5 that I gave to her, okay? Now, 11.5 helps to facilitate healing process. It's not something you can drink every day. Those who can drink it are people that have serious health challenge like cancer, IBP, or hypertension, or stroke, or hepatitis B, or Parkinson or eczema, or asthma, is it asthmatics or whatever, all those respiratory problems and all that, you can actually take a glass cup of Kangen 11.5 both morning and evening, while you drink regular of 9.5 fresh every day, minimum 3 to 4 liters per day, according to your body mass index. You drink minimum of 3 to 4 liters per day, which is collecting it fresh. If you want your testimony to fastly abound, you need to be getting your 9.5 every day. You can see I'm keep hitting on that fresh of 9.5 every day. Now, another thing you can also use 11.5 for is to remove pesticide and herbicide from the fruits. Okay? All you need to do is this. For example, let's talk about where the food are coming from. It's coming from the farm. Now, farmers use oil-based chemical. Okay? Because farmer knows that oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based chemical to filter to the farm, so that when the rain fall on the farm, the chemical they spray will not be washed out. But when they go back to harvest the crops, the chemicals are still in those crops. You only go to the market and buy those fruit. In fact, beans now, they're using sniper to preserve beans. That's why you don't see weevils in beans again. A lot of people, people are so desperate in making money. So you need to be on the no side. Having Kangen machine in your home, soak your beans, soak your rice in your 11.5 and see the wonder of Kangen machine. So that's why they call it holistic. Is a total health equipment in your home, which you can't do without it. If you really want to enjoy your hard-earned money that you have made, you need Kangen machine in your home. So I have a video that I want us to watch that also help us to enlighten us more about 11.5. So we have sesame oil, we have tap water, and also 11.5 water. So watch the result. Now, 11.5, remember, oil and water don't mix. So regular tap water, the oil will stay afloat, then the water will go down. So that is what you are seeing here. You can't break it because the molecules of the water is very, very large, so you can't break the oil. But watch the 11.5, which is a high microcluster capabilities. It has the power to emulsify, to break both the oil and water. It can mix them together. You can't separate them anymore. So the same principle we're using on your beans, on your rice, before you cook them. Here is a farm produce of tomato. Soak tomato on 11.5. Yes, you see the result within 1 minute. If you soak it like 2-3 minutes, you get more results of this. Any farm produce, soak it. That's your apple before you can blend them, before you can eat them. Those waxy substance around this apple, soak it in 11.5. You see what come out from it. That is why we said Kangen machine, it is a must on every home that love themselves, that want to really enjoy life to the fullest. The tap water cannot remove anything. It can only remove dust and sand. But watch 11.5 from the table of Enagic company, Enagic International. Okay? The results will amaze you. This is not tea. If you are giving $100, I'm sure you won't drink this. But this is what you have been eating. You have been eating this in tomato all this while. So if you soak your beans, you see the result, and it will amaze you. Okay? This is a strawberry. You can see the one with 11.5, the regular one. Nothing can be removed, but 11 was able to get it out. So if it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protects himself. If this is water, it doesn't need all this protection. But this is highly dangerous, which cannot even breathe it in, but is spreading on the farm that people is going to eat. Bro, you need to be on the no side so that you can be able to prevent. Now, the last water, which is called 2.5, as you are collecting 11.5 on the front of the machine, the waste hose, which is a smaller hose, will dispense to you 2.5. Now, as a matter of fact, 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital in Japan, because 2.5, they use it to sterilize surgical equipment. is a hand sanitizer. It's a sanitary water. You can use it to mop the floor, to sanitize the environment, spray it to repel mosquitoes. You can spray it on the farm. If you notice that some pests are eating your farm, you spray 2.5 there. You see the amazing of 2.5. Really, really fantastic. You can use it as a replace of hand sanitizer. It destroys germs, 99.9% of germs. So it's the best hand sanitizer. And also, it's also very good on your skin. If you have a bad breath, you wake up in the morning, you are smelling bad breath. It's coming from your mouth. You can spray 2.5 to get rid of all the bad odor. Or you have tooth aching, 2.5, you can use to gargle your mouth. As a matter of fact, you can only use 2.5 to brush your teeth once in a week. If you try twice, you are going to have blisters in your mouth. So please, only use it once in a week, then go in the next week before you can try, or 2 weeks time before you can try it again, to help your mouth to get rid of all the bad breath and all sort of things. While you are drinking Kangen water, will take care of your internal body system. And you can also spray 2.5 on your head after you bath, instead of allowing those guys to spray hot stuff on your head. 2.5 is a D1 that can help you to get rid of all those contaminants or clippers or thereabout. Okay, very, very fantastic. So let's watch 2.5 also on the skin. Wound, external wound, 2.5 is the best. This is someone with eczema. In 2 weeks of spraying it, and also drinking 9.5 to take care of the internal system. So the result is amazing. This is psoriasis, very stubborn skin disease. In before, after. This is another guy that suffered psoriasis for good 15 years, and he worked in General Hospital in Kota Kinabalu. It's an island outside Kuala Lumpur. Now, 60 days of drinking Kangen water and spraying 2.5, the whole body skin issue, it becomes a forgotten issue. So that's why we say you need Kangen machine in your home. Here is another lady, Suzanne from Singapore. They have been battling this problem for donkey years. Look at the face now. 2 months after, it becomes awesome. So you need Kangen machine. So a lot of award and recognition are given to this factory and also to the technology. One, we'd like to discuss about 3 certificates. Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine with a medical device certification. Next is International Standard Organization certified with 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around hospital. In any hospital you go through, this is the same certification given to all medical equipment. So Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device certification. 3, in 2003, when a session of distribution entered New York, Water Quality Association of United States of America certified Kangen machine with a gold seal. Every machine you see this gold seal, and also USA under it is not produced in US. It is only certified by, Water Quality Association. So this is the machine. It produced 5 different types of water. Remember, the first bottle will give you Kangen water. The water under hose of it will produce beauty water. That is the first bottle. So first bottle will produce 2 water, Kangen water from the front. The waste of it is positive water, which is a beauty water, the best water for your skin. When you click clean green button, which they give you neutral water, so you collect neutral water from the front. The back water is also neutral, but you don't collect from the back, you collect from the front. The next button, which is a strong Kangen water, you collect strong Kangen water from the front. Then the back of the water, which is dispense the waste, it is fantastic, 2.5. The last one that we discussed. This is how you operate Kangen machine to get your 5 different types of water. So here is a factory. Since 1974, is been producing this wonderful technology, is ISO certified and GMP certification. So do you see value in this machine? What value will you place on this wonderful technology? If you see a value in this, you can go to the chat box and type 777. 77 is a number of appreciation, is a number of seen value in what I presented, in seen value in Kangen machine. It is a must for every home to have Kangen machine. Go to the chat box. If you believe that this is a must for every home, is the best gift you can give to your family. Go to the chat box and type 777. If you also have a testimony, just stay put so that you can share your testimony. Okay, thank you. Victor Clement, thank you for the 77. Abisola, thank you for the 77. All right, I appreciate you all for showing this. Oh, Jumoke Odusi, thank you very much for this 777. God bless you. I know that you have made payment for your machine. I am the one that I submitted your form, I think, some days ago. Congratulations in advance, okay? So try to make the completion. Faith, congratulations. Thank you for the 77. I appreciate you for this value that you are giving to me. All right. So here is it, the value of this technology. First, it comes with 5 years warranty. All right? 5 years warranty. In 5 years, you have your machine is covered under the warranty. Okay? 2, minimum durabilities of usage is 25 years. Oh my God. Level SZ501 is a medical device. Okay? It is a medical device. It's a fantastic medical device. For example, somebody is converting, somebody is fainting, and you have Kangen machine in your home. Don't bother yourself. Go to the machine, click 11 button, and get 11.5, just a glass, and serve to the person to drink. You see the wonder. In face of emergency, you see the wonder of Kangen. Water will perform the miracle for you in a home. Somebody's having a bleeding, get 2.5, spray it there, you see the blood will clot within a short period of time. So this is a fantastic technology we're presenting to you. So it comes with flashy model of 7 solid titanium platinum plate. That is a mechanism that works inside the machine. And the value today, that's why it's expensive, because that gemstone is very, very expensive. The value today in euro is 3,741 euro. So you are getting the current price, which is the price that will last till the end of the last day of February. 3,741 at the ratio of exchange rate of 1,000. In the March 1st, SZ501 that has 7 plates, the value becomes 5,125,400 naira. This increment is about 1.6 to 1.7 million increment. That is why I encourage you in the house. If you know you have not gotten your machine, or you have somebody that can buy the machine, please, this is the best time before we hit the new price. Please, I encourage you, share this information to your neighbor, to your loved one. Share the water, share this module, share this wonderful presentation so that more people can have access to it. Now, I'd like to talk about in terms of family. For example, you know, we love our family, we give them the best life, we give them nice car, nice accommodation and all that. But I tell you, all this lifestyle we are creating, to enjoy this lifestyle, we need good health. Now, if you look at the city, you walk on our street, you see a lot of people riding big cars. All these big cars, there are some of them that you can't get them less than 50-something million, 100 million, 150 million, 200 million, and people are riding it. People like to show that they have money when their health is at the expense of their health. Now, instead of you to invest 100 million into a car, nothing wrong in it, invest it, but in 5 years, that car of 100 million, are you still riding a brand new car that worth 100 million in 5 years? Capital, no. In 25 years, the 100 million worth of car, or even 200 million worth of car that you buy, are you still sure that you are riding a car or you are riding a toy vehicle in 25 years, which your Kangen machine that will still be serving you in your home, will still be producing the same quality of water? Now, SZ501 that was produced in 1994, which hit 30 years, June this year, is still serving in the home of Mr. Oshiro Tin Date, producing the same quality of water that produced from the beginning. 30 years. My brother, this is the best gift for your family. So go for it. Thank you. Blessings. A fantastic presentation. God bless you. Beatrice Obi Koya. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. So this is the best gift you can give to your family. Now, another model we have K8. Fantastic model. This one has 8 plates. Okay. That is 8 successful titanium gemstone inside. 8 plates. Same 5-year warranty for 25 years. But because of the heavy machine, heavy engine, the value today is 4,730,000. But March 1st, it becomes 6.6 million naira, 22,000 naira. So act now, so that you can have your own machine. Now, the third machine, which is an INSPA. An INSPA, today price is 3,010,000 naira. But next month become 4,214,000. So that's why you see I'm asking you at now. Now, for those of us that have a spa, this is another wonderful thing you can install to equip your spa to be able to give quality service to your customers. So this is it. The best gift to your family. SJ501 is a medical device, grade water machine. ISO 13485 is the medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. 5-year warranty, 25 years minimum lifespan. One of a kind patented e-cleaning system. The machine do what we call auto services. It services itself. Okay? And once you are fetching the water and it says cleaning, you don't fetch it. Stop the fetching. Allow the water to go waste. Once you finish, it will tell you Kangen water 9.5. It will tell you whatever setting that you left when it goes on cleaning. Very, very fantastic. It is a smart machine. All right? So now you need to do a servicing once every month if you are using it for commercial. We call it e-cleaning. E-cleaning needs to be done with the powder that comes with the machine. Okay? If you are using it for commercial, meaning you are fetching heavy water on daily basis, so you need to do that e-cleaning once in a month. But if you are using it for private home use, it is once in 3 months, which the powder that you use for servicing is already inside the carton of the machine. And the CPU that you use to service it, it comes with the machine. So if your machine needs services and you don't know how to do e-cleaning, please private chat me. I'll send you a YouTube video, follow the steps, and you can get it done. It's easy for anybody to do. Okay? Thank you, and God bless you. Now, here is the account details, which you can transfer your money, and we only need your details, okay? Your full details, your full name, means of in the identity card. It could be national ID or international passport or driver license. Just screenshot and send to us. Then your full address, your phone number, your email address. Then we are good to go. We process your machine. Less than 2 days, your machine will be ready, and you can do a pickup. If you are doing pickup in the office, you don't pay for logistics. But if you are outside Lagos, you pay for logistics different from what you have paid for. So this is the end of my presentation. So the floor is open for you for question, answer, or you have a testimony you want to share for the benefit of the guests we have in the house. So please, you can kindly unmute yourself and share your testimony. The floor is open for you. God bless you.